This is my cheesy mac and cheese protein bowl, coming out to 535 calories for 80 grams of protein. If you're looking to get a high protein meal and meal prep throughout the week, this is something you definitely want to try. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to another video. And you know, I'm feeling blessed today. I don't know why. I think I'm feeling a little extra blessed because I'm here with y'all and I get to cook with y'all today. So today's gonna be something different, something that we haven't done in the past, something that's gonna be new to y'all that y'all have never seen. This is gonna be me meal prepping, and we're gonna be meal prepping with something good, okay? So right here, I got some chicken breast, I got some chicken bone broth, I got some Italian seasoning, I got some salts, and I got some pepper. Okay, so today is gonna be very exciting. I don't wanna give it away yet, but obviously by the thumbnail and the title of this video, you probably already know what it is. So let's get to it, right? We are gonna do it a special, unique way that I have never done it. So y'all are gonna witness it as y'all always do first on this channel. Okay, so we're gonna be cooking this pasta inside of a crock pot. Okay, the reason we're gonna do it in a crock pot today is because sometimes you don't have time to just sit there and watch the food cook. You don't have time to be checking on it, flipping it. This is an easier way. You can kind of just put it all together and just let it cook and just let it get an amazing flavor in it, all right? So first, what we're gonna do before we even throw anything in this crock pot, we're gonna cut this chicken open and start seasoning it up. So let's get to it. So we're going with chicken breast today. The reason we're going with some chicken breast is because it's the most lean, okay? The most lean, not too much fat on it. And the point of this meal prep is to keep the calories low overall and still get an amazing, good taste, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We don't really need to dice it up, but I am gonna trim it up and take some of the fat off of it, okay? This is totally optional, but you're more than welcome to take the excess fat off if you don't want too much fat on your chicken. Not that too much comes on it already, but it's always good to just double check and clean it up, all right? Now, we're not gonna wash the chicken. We're not gonna do anything crazy like that. Some people wash it, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't find a need to. We're just gonna go ahead and season them up. Salt, pepper, nothing too crazy. We're gonna go with this Italian seasoning. Now, I've never tried this Italian seasoning, so hey, we're gonna see something new and we're gonna try new things here today. And that's what's most exciting to me on the days that I cook with y'all. We just always getting into something. Cooking something up good though. All right, don't be shy, season that up. And we're just gonna throw this inside the crock pot, just like that. Okay, don't make it too complicated. Get your next chicken, trim it up. Now this is just gonna be some basic seasonings that you can get from anywhere. I didn't want to make this recipe too crazy and go too into detail. Like I said, this is just something quick. You know, school's back and you're gonna be a lot more busy, especially if you have children, young ones. You're gonna have less time now because they're back to school. They're on a certain schedule. You have to follow that schedule. And you need something that you can kind of maybe heat up in the microwave, take to work on the go. And you can prep this, you know, on Sundays, on the days that you have that extra bit of free time. This is something that you can prep. Since it is going in the crock pot, you can kind of leave it and let it cook. So this is a good way I like to enjoy my Sundays, honestly. Just cooking with you guys. Now we got 4 chicken breasts going in there. I just grabbed the smallest pack I seen. So this is 4 pieces. Now I think this is more than enough. This should make 7 meals. Okay, I'm aiming to make 7 meals with this recipe. Okay, once you got your chicken inside of your crock pot, we're not gonna close it up yet. Okay, before we close it up, we're gonna throw some of this chicken bone broth in there just to give it a good flavor and have that chicken shredded easily. Okay, once this comes out, I've seen a video, I think, on TikTok, and they put the chicken in there and they put the bone broth, let it cook, let it boil, let it simmer. The chicken is very flavorful and it just shreds easily. So that's what we need, especially when we're gonna make this pasta. So we're gonna throw this chicken broth in there. And honestly, this is some good stuff right here if you like drinking this in the morning, because you're gonna get a lot of nutrients early in the morning, and it's not gonna be that many calories, but it's still gonna be nourishful for your body, if that makes sense. You're getting 40 calories in each serving, and you're even getting 9 grams of protein in this chicken bone broth. So this is pretty good right here. Now I'm just uncertain if we should use the whole thing. F it, we're gonna use the whole thing. Wow, that's yummy. Okay, so we're gonna pour this whole jar into there. Just kind of cover your chicken in there. And we're gonna let this cook, okay? So this is the first part. This is where we're gonna leave it at, and I'll come back and show y'all how it looks after it's done, after a few hours. I'm gonna close this up, put the lid on it, and go plug it in. So be right back. All right, here we go, here we go. Time for the last finishing touches before it cooks. What we're gonna do is just plug it up. And my crock pot has 4, 6, 8, and 10. So obviously the less time, the more heat. So we're gonna go with 4 hours. 4 hours, and we're gonna cover it with a lid. Okay, so we're gonna cover it with the lid, let it cook, and while it's cooking, after it's done cooking, then we're gonna throw in some noodles, and we're gonna be coming up with a special sauce, cheesy sauce, that's gonna go on everything. And yeah, we're gonna let this cook for a good 1 to 2 hours, maybe 3, I don't know, depending on, you know, how it looks. This is my first time, so I don't even know. So I'll be back, give me a minute. And after a few hours have passed, inside the crock pot, the chicken is now cooked, okay? So this is very hot. We're gonna take the lid off. Woo! And honestly, this smells delicious, okay? I wish y'all can smell it right now. We got that chicken bone broth cooking those chicken breasts inside. So I can't wait to show you how this is gonna be shredded up. So we haven't thrown no noodles in there yet, okay guys? No noodles, just simply the chicken. It's been longer than a few hours just because I've been working out, talking to clients, you know, doing some work. It's been about a good 4 hours, but honestly, this chicken was done in about 3 hours. So just to give you an estimated time on the chicken, it took about 3 hours to fully cook. Now I'm gonna get my chopper and start chopping this chicken up. So before we throw the noodles in there, we're gonna go ahead and chop this chicken up, because when the noodles are in there, we're gonna be ready to eat. So this is how it's looking. So we're just gonna chop it up. Look how easily it shreds, guys. Just shreds up easily. It's so juicy, so tender, just because it's been cooking so long. Slow cooking in that chicken broth. Don't be scared. Cut that chicken up, shred it up. And honestly, this looks yummy. Smells even better than it looks. Now, once you got your chicken where you want it, then it's time to throw in your pasta, okay? Now, we got this special pasta. We've never tried it. It's called Goodles, which is kind of funny. These are the curveball, I guess, shells you would call it. So we're gonna be trying these out. These have 320 calories for the whole box. So we're gonna be putting 2 boxes in here. And I'll tell you all the macros and the protein, all that at the end once we're done. But we're just gonna throw in 2 boxes. Now, like I said, this is my first time making it. I don't know how it's gonna come out. We may need more noodles, but we're just gonna roll with it, all right? So we're gonna throw in 1 box. Nice, beautiful. And we're gonna throw in 1 more. Now keep in mind, there is some chicken broth still in here. So we're just gonna use it. If we need to add more water, we'll add more water. But feel free to just mix it around. Put those noodles under the chicken. Make sure it's in the water. That way they can cook. And we're gonna let these noodles cook for a good 20 to 30 minutes. So this is how it's looking right now. And honestly, I think we need a little bit more water. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 more cup of water and see how it looks. We may need 2 more cups, honestly. So we're gonna add water. That's 2 cups right there. Oh crap. Just put my water bottle anywhere. All right, this is 2 cups of water right here. And honestly, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect amount. We're gonna cover this back up. We're gonna throw this back in the crock pot to cook for another 20-30 minutes. So we're almost there, guys. Just be patient with it. All right, and here we go. Putting the crock pot back together. And we're gonna turn this on our high setting. We want these noodles to cook kind of fast. We don't wanna be waiting around, so they honestly don't take that long. So 20 to 30 minutes back inside the crock pot, and we'll be back. Hey guys, before we get back into the video, I want to let you know that if you're struggling with losing those last 20 pounds, then you're not alone, okay? Now, you see me cooking a lot here on my channel. You see me talking about motivation, but are you actually putting in the work and are you actually getting the results? Well, if you're not and you're stuck, then right now I want to give you the opportunity to click the link below, schedule a call with me. On this call, we're going to dive over your challenges, your goals, and some of the struggles that you face throughout the week, okay? I want to give you a free game plan and give you the free blueprints on how you're going to lose those last 20 pounds. So if that sounds like you and you're ready to get that extra help, schedule a call down below and we'll be in touch. Peace. Oh my God, guys, this smells so freaking delicious. Now, after about 15 minutes that your noodles have been cooking, you want to open this lid up and just give it a final stir. Make sure all those noodles are cooked all the way through. Make sure that chicken is nice and shredded up. And now the fun part begins. Now we can start by adding in our cheeses. Now we're gonna go with 3 different cheeses here today. We got fat-free cheddar cheese shredded, and we got fat-free mozzarella cheese shredded. And we even got low-fat cottage cheese, okay? Now, I've never tried it with cottage cheese. I heard it's really good, but we're gonna try it out, right? We're all about exploring and trying new things. So we're gonna start by throwing in some cheddar. Now, I'm not gonna throw in the whole bag. I'm gonna kind of just put a little bit in, maybe half the bag, and then give it a stir. Okay, once you give that a stir, you're gonna throw in the rest of the bag. Now, this is fat-free, so the calories are gonna be lower than regular cheddar cheese. And honestly, it's looking good already. That chicken just looks nice and tender. All right, next, we're gonna go with the mozzarella. Same thing, we're gonna throw in half the bag, give it a mix, then we're gonna throw in the other half, give it a mix. All right, so about half the bag. All right, half the bag. Give it a mix. Now the reason we wanna give it a mix is that way it can melt properly, that way it can blend in with the chicken properly, and overall just get in there. I know y'all hear that noise. That's how you know the pasta's good. All right, we're almost there, we're almost there. So now, after a mix, throw in the rest of the cheese. Now, I love this recipe so far because everything has been made inside the crock pot. We haven't gotten any other dishes dirty, so that's my favorite part, is cooking everything all in one spot and, you know, meal prepping throughout the week. This is something that you can make 7 meals out of, okay? 7 days a week, 7 meals a week to keep you on track and to get your protein in. Now, cottage cheese, I don't think I'm gonna go with the whole thing. I think we're gonna do about half of this and we'll go from there. So, half the container of cottage cheese. This looks really cheesy. Look at that, guys. Do you want something cheesy? This is it. All right, now before I put these into other individual bowls, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste test. Get some noodles, get some chicken. Look at that. Let's go. Oh man, that chicken is just so nice and tender. Cheesy chicken pasta, the best thing on the planet. Now we're gonna put this into 7 different bowls, 7 different containers. Let's go. We'll try to split it up evenly. We got 1. 4. 5. We got 6. And just like that, we'd empty the pot. We were able to make 7 meals right here. Now, I wrote the calories down right here. This cheesy chicken pasta is coming out to 535 calories with 80 grams of protein, 42 grams of carbs, and only 4 grams of fat. This is my cheesy mac and cheese protein bowl. It's coming out to 535 calories for 80 grams of protein. If you're looking to get a high protein meal and meal prep throughout the week, this is something you definitely want to try. Look at that. You're able to get 7 high protein meal preps with this recipe. So make sure you try this out the next time you want to stay on track for the week. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.